The Met's record 5.7 million visitors in 2025. What drove the surge? In a remarkable turnaround, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the Met, has announced that it welcomed over 5.7 million visitors to its iconic locations, the Met Fifth Avenue and the Met Cloisters, during the fiscal year 2025. This impressive figure marks a 5% increase from the previous fiscal year, signaling a strong resurgence in interest and attendance. One of the standout achievements this year has been the exceptional turnout from local residents of New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey. For the second year running, local visitor numbers have surpassed pre-pandemic levels, contributing to a staggering 109% recovery compared to 2019. In fact, local visitors accounted for a significant 62% of the total footfall at the Met in 2025, with domestic out-of-state visitors making up an additional 23%. A major highlight of the year was the grand opening of the Michael C. Rockefeller Wing on May 31st. This highly anticipated event drew a record-breaking 33,700 visitors on the first day alone, the highest single-day attendance since 2017. The wing, which underwent a $70 million renovation over several years, now showcases an exquisite collection of arts from Africa, the ancient Americas, and Oceania. Among the treasures on display are Huastec artworks donated by the late fashion designer Mary McFadden, a renowned traveler and collector. Max Hollein, the Met's Marina Kellen French director and CEO, expressed his delight at the growing visitor numbers and the public's enthusiasm for the museum's offerings. He highlighted the diverse range of experiences available, from thought-provoking exhibitions and educational initiatives to digital platforms that allow audiences worldwide to engage with the Met's vast collection spanning 5,000 years of art. It's worth noting that 40% of the museum's visitors in 2025 planned their trip specifically to see certain exhibitions. Key attractions included the summer blockbuster Sargent and Paris, which has already attracted over 427,000 visitors, and the Costume Institute's Superfine, Tailoring Black Style, featuring over 291,000 visitors. Other notable exhibitions were Caspar David Friedrich, The Soul of Nature, with 300,000 visitors, and Siena, The Rise of Painting, 1300 to 1350, with 298,000 guests. The Met has also made significant strides in enhancing visitor experience through more efficient entry options. 40% of visitors took advantage of the museum's expedited entry methods, including online ticket sales, scannable membership cards, and a new online ticketing option for New York State residents. Additionally, the Met's digital presence continues to expand, with its website receiving over 27 million visits in 2025, 35% of which came from outside the United States. The museum's social media platforms also boast a robust following, with millions of fans across Instagram, X, Facebook, TikTok, and LinkedIn. This year also saw the Met launch official channels on the popular Chinese-language social media platforms Weibo and WeChat, which have quickly gained 66,500 and 27,500 followers, respectively. The Met's success in 2025 underscores the enduring appeal of its collections and programs, as well as its commitment to innovation and accessibility. As the museum looks to the future, it remains dedicated to providing unparalleled experiences for visitors from around the globe. The Met NY breaks records. 5.7 million visitors in 2025. ArtDependence. The Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York shattered expectations in fiscal year 2025 by welcoming over 5.7 million visitors, a staggering 5% increase from the previous year. But here's where it gets really interesting. For the second year running, attendance from locals, those living in New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey, not only bounced back, but actually surpassed pre-pandemic numbers, reaching an impressive 109% recovery compared to 2019. This local audience now makes up a dominant 62% of all visitors, while attendees coming from other parts of the United States outside these states represent 23% of the museum's guests. In fact, the museum experienced its busiest single day since 2017 during the grand public opening of the Michael C. Rockefeller Wing on May 31, 2025, with a record-breaking crowd of 33,700 visitors flooding through the doors. Max Hollein, the Met's Marina Kellen French director and CEO, expressed excitement over the museum's expanding reach. "We are immensely pleased by the ongoing growth of our audiences, especially within New York City and its neighboring regions. Visitors are showing tremendous enthusiasm for our bold and diverse programming. Whether it's through our thought-provoking exhibitions, innovative educational programs, or our extensive digital platforms, the Met offers countless ways to connect with over 5,000 years of global art history. And this is the part most people miss: the Met's influence stretches well beyond the Big Apple. Globally, audiences are engaging with the museum's rich collections and intellectually stimulating exhibitions through a vigorous traveling exhibition program. Currently, at the National Palace Museum in Taiwan, visitors can see, from Impressionism to early modernism, French masterpieces from the Robert Lehman collection, showcasing 81 stunning paintings by legendary artists such as Renoir, Van Gogh, and Cézanne, drawn from the Met's impressive Impressionist and Post-Impressionist collection. This exhibition is scheduled to move to the National Museum of Korea in November 2025. Moreover, exhibitions originally displayed at the Met Fifth Avenue will embark on international tours post-New York debut. Sargent and Paris will be featured at the prestigious Musée d'Orsay in Paris starting September 23, 2025, and Recasting the Past, The Art of Chinese Bronze, 1100 to 1900, will open at the Shanghai Museum on November 12. The Met has co-curated these shows with the respective institutions, highlighting robust global collaboration. In an average year, nearly 1,700 pieces from the Met's vast collection are loaned out to museums worldwide, empowering creative and ambitious curatorial projects far beyond New York. But here's a question worth pondering: with so many treasures traveling abroad, are museums like the Met striking the right balance between serving local audiences and sharing cultural riches globally? What do you think? Should more focus be placed on making art accessible at home, or is international collaboration the key to truly expanding art appreciation? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.